Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga LJ. My name is LJ, and for today's class I do recommend a couple blocks. You can place them on the highest height in front of the mat, about hip width. I'm a yoga teacher and a registered nurse, and today we'll be focusing on spine serenity, flowing yoga for flexibility and stability. Starting standing at the top of the mat, rooting the feet down as we send energy up the legs. Dropping the shoulders down and back, crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. Engaging the Ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And refining the posture with the breath. We're slowly going to start to roll ourselves down as we start from the upper back. Bend your knees, press your feet, head coming down to the floor. Arms like a rag doll. Let your arms really relax. No tension in the arms. And then we're going to press the feet and slowly roll your spine, one vertebra stacking on top of the other, from the low back, working your way up. When you get to the top, roll the shoulders down and back, ears back. And we'll inhale the arms up over the head, shoulder width, reaching up, more length in this body. Arms down, we're going to roll down one more time. From the upper back, moving towards the mid back, drop the arms like a rag doll, release the head, and rolling down, bending your knees. Same thing to come up. Take your time, press your feet from the low back, stacking the vertebra on top of each other. And keep bringing the ears back, shoulders down and back. We'll inhale the hands over the head, finding more length. We're going to keep the hands up here. Right hand reaching for left wrist, leaning over to the right as you ground the left foot down, opening left side body. Full breaths. And we'll inhale back to center. Find length, exhale, left hand reaches for the right wrist and reaching over to the left as you press the right foot down, opening the right side body. 4 more breaths. Keep the core engaged with the ribs softening down. Back to center, find more length. Hands up to the sky, exhale, arms wide coming down. We're going to roll again from the top of the spine, slowly rolling down. Take your time, dropping the arms like a rag doll. Bend your knees. Dropping the crown of the head. From here, we're going to reach the hands to the high blocks in front of us, and we'll come to halfway, lengthen the chest forward, head up, thighs pressing back. 2 more breaths, finding more length through the spine. Exhale, release the head down. We'll grab opposite elbows and release more, creating more space between the vertebra. And then we'll slowly roll up, stacking the vertebra as we drop the shoulders down and back and release. So feet hip width still. We're going to rock side to side. So left foot rocking to right foot, moving your hips side to side. Just noticing the weight distribution. We're going to press into the right foot as you lift the left heel. Bend the left knee for a moment, find your balance. Coming into tree pose. So grounding down the right foot. You can bring the left foot towards the ankle, shin, or above the knee. Hands to prayer. So a variation that you feel grounded and stable, so you can go deeper inside the body with the breath. 3 more full breaths as we stand tall. We're going to bend the right knee. Left ankle will come above the right knee. Figure 4. Hands to high blocks. And bend the right knee more to release the hips. Notice if you're gripping or if your jaw is clenched or stressed. Releasing more. Release the left foot down. Hands to high blocks. We're going to bring that left knee to chest and then lengthen the left leg back behind you. Point your toes. Spin inner thighs back. As you shine the heart forward, head up. 3 more breaths. Dropping the left foot back behind us, heel to heel alignment. Grounding your feet as you push the hips back. Keep lengthening, chest forward, head up. Breath moving through the body. We're going to bend the right knee, lift the left leg back up. Find length again, point the toes. Pull knee to chest. From here, we'll come to standing. So you can come on your fingertips on the high blocks. The left foot may hover or toes may graze the floor as you come up, left knee coming up in front of you. And we'll extend the left leg and then bend the left knee again. We're going to repeat the pose 2 more times. Hands to blocks. Extend the left leg up and back. Finding more length. Right leg is straight. And we'll draw up the left foot back again, heel to heel. Hands to high blocks as you push the hips back, heart reaching forward. Again, we're going to bend the right knee, lift the left leg up and back, reach the toes, point. Left knee to chest. Try to hover your foot off the ground, come to fingertips, getting ready to come up to standing, left knee up in front of you. Extend the left leg when you're ready. Any amount. And we'll bend the knee. We'll come back, same thing, hands to blocks, adding on. Left knee to chest, and then extend your left leg back, right leg is straight. We're going to bend the right knee, drop the left foot back and a heel up. And we're going to slowly drop the left knee back to the floor. We're going to drop the blocks if you need to release the hips, or high blocks if that's still comfortable. Right knee passes the ankle. Head up, breathing into the right hip. Relax into the pose as you ground the foot down. We're going to pull the hips back. Try to keep your hands where they are. Just lift your right toes up, pressing the right heel down a lot as you pull the right hip back. You're also pressing the back top of the left foot down. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhale, drawing the core in. Right foot pressing down, knee on top of the right ankle. Block outside the right foot on the medium height. Right hand on the block. Open chest to left. Option here to lift the back knee. So curl your back toes under, lift the back knee. Make sure to press the right pinky toe mounds as much as the left big toe mounds. Top of left shoulder pulling down and back. Letting the breath move through the body. And we're slowly going to drop the back knee to the floor. Move the block out of the way. Hands flat to the floor. Pull the right heel back to meet the left knee. We'll bring the blocks back to high blocks in front of the mat. And when you're ready, going to downward dog. 5 breaths. Pushing the hips back. Going deeper inside. We're going to drop the knees down. We're prepping a chaturanga, so straight arms, shoulder past the fingertips. Engage the core and mid-back muscles. And then we're going to bend the elbows, keep looking forward. And then push your hands, come back up and back. We'll do the same thing one more time. So your shoulders go elbow height or less than, but not past the elbows. So not going past a right angle. Straight arms, chest coming forward. It feels like you're pulling your armpits back. Containing the core. Straight arms, shoulders past the fingertips, and then bend your elbows. Look forward, pause. Press your hands to come back up. We'll do this again, going to the ground for cobra. Building strength in the upper body, so straight arms, chest comes forward, shoulders past the fingertips first, and then bend your elbows, coming all the way to the ground. For cobra, exhale, press the hands, inhale, head up, pull the elbows towards each other, press your feet, knees off the floor. Exhale, back to downward dog. Just for a breath here. And then we're going to step to the top, feet hip width. Use the blocks to come to halfway. Lengthen the chest forward, halfway, straight legs. And then exhale, forward fold, release the head down. Press the feet, rolling yourself up again. We'll do this for today, rolling up, stacking the vertebra. Inhale, arms up over the head, finding more length. And release the hands down. Moving on to the other side. We're going to rock to right foot, then left foot, rocking hips side to side. And then we'll ground the left foot as we bend the right knee, going to tree pose. So same variation you did on the other side. Hands to Namaskar Mudra. Grounding your left foot as you find stability throughout the body and lengthening the spine. Going to figure 4, we're going to bend the left knee, right ankle above the left knee, hands to the high blocks. 5 breaths, releasing into the pose. And we're slowly going to pull that right knee to your chest, hands to high blocks, and then lift the right leg up, head up, wide collarbones, 5 breaths here, lengthening the foot back as we shine the heart forward. Left leg is straight. Now we'll drop the back right foot down, heel to heel alignment, lengthening the heart forward as you push the hips back. And we're going to lift up, right leg coming up as high as you can, point the toes, head up. Right knee to the chest, try to keep your foot off the ground or maybe graze the ground. Come on your fingertips on the blocks, coming up to standing. Take your time. We'll come up, right leg is going to come up as well. And extend the foot forward any amount. And we'll do the pose again. Bend the right knee. Foot stays off the floor, hands to high blocks. Extend the right leg back. Lengthen the chest forward. Breath moving through. We're going to drop the right foot down, heel to heel alignment. So you're lengthening the chest forward as you push your hips back, grounding the four corners of the feet. Lifting the right leg up again, find length. We'll pull the right knee to the chest. Try to hover your foot off the ground, come on your fingertips, coming up to standing. And the right knee is going to come up, lifting up hip height. Extend the leg when you're ready. Any amount. Adding on, hands back to the high blocks. Right leg coming back up, point the toes, inner thighs spin back. And we'll drop the right foot back down with the heel lifted this time. Slowly drop the right knee to the ground with control. We can drop the blocks on a medium height if you need to release the left hip. So left knee passes the left ankle. Going deeper into the body. Relaxing into it. And we're going to keep the hands on the blocks if you can as you pull the hips back. Left heel presses down, left toes come up. Keep pressing left heel, top of back, right foot. The inhalation will bring expansion, and the exhalation will draw the core in and bring you deeper into the pose. And we're slowly going to release the left foot back to the ground, knee over the left ankle, block outside left foot, hand on the block, open chest to right, right hand reaching back, top of right shoulder back and down. Option to lift the back right knee, curl the back toes under, ground the toe mounds of the right foot evenly to keep your balance. And we'll slowly drop the right knee to the ground and then move the blocks out of the way. We'll ground the hands down and step the left foot back to meet the right knee. Moving to downward dog for a couple breaths. And then we'll move to Chaturanga with the knees down, option for cobra or upward dog. So shoulders come past the fingertips, bend the elbows. Upward dog, press your feet a lot, lift your knees and hips off the floor, shoulders down and back. And then drop your knees, downward dog. 5 breaths. We're going to jump to the top of the mat, press your toe mounds, straight arms, shoulders back, lift your hips when you jump, press your hands a lot, feet hip width. Inhale, lengthen with the blocks halfway on the medium or the highest height. Lengthen here with the blocks, thighs pushing back. Exhale, drop the head, fold. And we're going to slowly roll ourselves up like we've been doing with the spine, stacking the facet joints, creating more space between the vertebra. Inhale, hands over the head, lengthen. Exhale, down. Ground the right foot down. We'll lift the left heel, bend the left knee. Hands to hips, lifting the left knee up, hip height. Grounding the right foot, right thigh back. And see if you can extend the left leg. It doesn't matter the height of the leg, just try to focus on a straight leg, pointing the toes. We're going to step to warrior one. The left foot's going to come back with control as you bend the right knee. Heel to heel alignment with the feet. Square hips and shoulders to the front. Find your feet and legs. When you're stable, we'll lift the hands up over the head, grab opposite elbows. 5 breaths. Keeping hold of your elbows, we're going to lean to the right as you ground the outer left foot down. Opening left side ribs. Back to center and release the hands. Staying tall, left hand outside of right knee or thigh, right hand back behind you, open chest to the right. Spinning the inner back thigh back behind you. Breath moving through the body. Release the hands. We're going to bring the left hand to your low back. So left hand comes into the right hip. Straighten your legs, open chest to left. Right hand over the head. Pressing your front toes to find length, straight legs. We're going to bend the right knee. Right elbow above the right knee, open chest to left. Keep the left hand inside the right inner thigh. Pulling top of left shoulder back and down. We're going to keep the hand here for 2 more poses. Coming up to straight legs. Keep the chest open to the left, right hand over the head, working towards triangle pose. So we're going to lengthen the right side ribs, right hand reaching forward. We're going to reach for the block outside the right foot. Take a moment to lengthen the right side ribs as you pull the top shoulder back and down. Open chest to left. When you're ready, drop the right hand to the block under the shoulder. And with the left hand and the inner right thigh, pull the hip back towards the back heel as you lengthen. And then we'll bend the right knee and we'll open the chest to left. You may want to bring the bottom right hand forward. We're going to lift the back heel, drop the back knee to the floor, and then release the hands, kneeling lunge. Right hand to right thigh, left arm straight up. We'll bring that left elbow outside the right knee, hands to prayer, open chest to the right. Gazing back that top shoulder. Option to lift the back foot. If so, drop your gaze down, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, and then turn your gaze back. But notice how turning the head shifts the pose. Breathing into it. And we'll slowly release. Drop the back knee, release the hands. We'll move the block. Hands flat to the ground, pull the right knee back. Going to downward dog. And we'll drop the knees, moving towards Chaturanga. So option to go to Cobra or Upward Dog. Shoulders past the fingertips, engage the back and core. Bend the elbows midline. If you're going to Upward Dog, press the hands a lot. Pull the hands back as you open the chest forward. Ears back. Press your feet a lot. Exhale, Downward Dog. We're going to jump to the top. So straight arms. Lift your hips. Feet hip width. Use the blocks to lengthen halfway. Exhale, drop the head, fold. Press the feet. We're going to roll the spine up. Hands over the head, shoulder width. Exhale, hands down. Moving on to the other side. Bend the right knee, right heel lifts, hands to hips. And we'll pull the right knee up. Extend the right leg any amount, pointing the toes. We're going to step to Warrior One from here. So bend the left knee. Right foot's going to come back to step back on the ground. Heel to heel alignment. Warrior One feet. Hips are square, shoulders square to the front. Right knee over the ankle. Bring the block outside the left ankle. Once you feel stable in your Warrior One, we're going to inhale, arms over the head, cross the elbows the opposite direction, and breathe. Keep pressing the back outer foot as you lean to the left, opening right side ribs. We'll let go, release the hands, right hand outside left knee, open chest to left, left hand reaching back, staying tall, and grounding the back foot. Back to center. We're going to bring the right hand to the left hip at the back of the body. Chest stays open to the right as the left hand reaches straight up. Find length in the front body. Straight legs. And we're going to bend the left knee over the ankle, left elbow above the left knee, open chest to the right. Top right shoulder pulling back and down. 3 more breaths. We're going to come back to straight legs, left hand straight up, keep the chest open to the right, moving towards Trikonasana triangle pose. So left hand's going to reach forward, lengthen the left side ribs as you push the hips back. The right hand's going to push the left hip back towards your back heel. That's the direction. When you're ready, we'll drop the left hand to the high block, opening chest to the right. Top right shoulder back and down. We're going to release, bend the left knee over the ankle. Bring the left hand forward, chest open to right. And we'll drop the right knee to the ground. Release the hands, kneeling lunge. Left hand to left thigh. Right hand straight up. Hands to prayer. Right elbow outside the left knee, hands to prayer. Open chest to left. Option to curl your back toes under and lift the back knee. If you do, try to bring your gaze down to the floor first, and then turn your gaze over towards the left side, back of the mat. 5 breaths. Going deeper inside the body. And we're slowly going to release. If your knee's lifted, drop the right knee to the ground. Release the hands. Blocks out of the way, hands flat to the floor. Lift the left heel to pull the foot back. Pushing to downward dog for a breath. We'll drop the knees down, moving towards chaturanga. Shoulders past fingertips. Bend the elbows. Cobra or upward dog. If you're going to upward dog, press your hands, pull chest through the arms. Inner thighs spin up to the sky. And meeting back in downward dog. 5 breaths. We're going to get ready to jump to the top, straight arms. Push the shoulders back as you lift the hips, feet hip width. Hands to blocks to lengthen the chest forward halfway. Exhale, fold, dropping the head down. Press your feet. We're going to roll the spine up. Hands over the head, growing tall. Exhale, arms wide down by the side. Moving towards squats. So if you have trouble with squats, to drop down, roll your mat to make it thicker. And we're going to bring the heels on the mat. So just the heels of the feet on the mat, and let your arch of the foot and toes drop onto the ground. Feet hip width, blocks in front of you. You may need the blocks. And then arms in front of you, bend the knees, coming down as far that you're comfortable, come back up. We'll do this 2 more times. Dropping down, maybe go a little lower, press into your heels, and we'll push back up. Last time, we're going to stay down. Coming down as low as you're comfortable, and then reach your hands to the blocks or the ground. If your hips are high, that's okay. You can still just reach your hands towards the blocks to lengthen. Hips pushing back as you lengthen the spine. And we'll drop the head down. Release the weight of the head. Breathing through the body. And we'll come to seated on the mat. You can use the blocks if you need to, or just come down to seated. We're going to extend the legs in front of us hip width. Ground the heels and the hips. We're going to lift the arms up over the head to find length. Left hand outside the right foot or the right shin, anywhere along the right leg. Drop your chest down, right hand pulling back, open chest to the right. And we're going to bring the right hand behind us, fingers away from you, palm behind you, left hand over the head. 3 breaths into the front body, into the heart center, inhaling fresh energy. Exhaling tension. And we'll drop the hand back, left hand back outside the right foot, right hand outside the left foot. So you're crossing your arms on top of each other and then folding down when you're ready. Going deeper into the body, through the layers. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Keep your right hand where it is. Just bring the left hand back, open chest to left. And then we'll bring the left hand behind you, fingertips away from you. Right hand over the head, opening heart to the sky, breathing into the front body. Respiration optimizes cellular function and metabolism. Drop the right hand outside the left foot, left hand outside the right foot. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, folding down. We're going to release, doing a bit of core before we come to the ground. So the forearms come to the ground, palms flat, lift the legs straight up. Dropping the legs, hovering off the floor, point the toes, knees bend. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, bend and lengthen, straight up. Exhale, hover, going slowly down. We're going to bring the knees wide and then pull them in, and then bring the knees together. Inhale, lengthen. 2 more times. Exhale, hover, going slow to drop the feet. Knees wide as you pull in. Together. Inhale up. Exhaling, going slow. 1 more time. Wide knees to pull in. Together and up. Exhaling. Keep your feet hovering, and then we're going to lift the shoulders, hands off the floor. Hold for 5 breaths. And dropping down to the ground, you can pull your knees to your chest. Moving towards happy baby pose. So the hands are going to come out outside the edges of the feet. Bend the knees by the ribs any amount, and we'll rock side to side. From here, we'll bring the legs wide, hands pressing on the shins or the ankles. Lengthening the breath and slowing down the breath. We'll bring the feet together to butterfly pose. So you pull the feet towards you as the knees pull away from you. And we'll move to bridge. We'll do 1 bridge for 10 breaths. When you're ready, fingertips reach for the heels. Press your feet, and you can bring your hands flat to the ground or interlace your hands as you reach the hip bones towards the sky, dropping the inner thighs down. Feeling every part of the inhale and exhale through the body. Two more breaths, grounding the feet down. Release the hands from the top of the spine. Slowly roll down, creating space between each facet joint of the spine. And then we'll bring the feet as wide as the mat, arms over the head, and then drop your knees over to the right. 5 breaths, grounding the left knee down towards the ground. Lengthening the exhales. And we'll bring the knees over to the left, keeping the feet wide. Right knee coming down towards the ground. And we'll move towards shavasana. Take this time, 3-4 minutes, to rest. Go deeper into the practice and the body, sense of stillness, and receiving the benefits of the practice. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Inhale, hands up and over the head. Pull the knees into the chest and rock up to seated. We'll take about a minute here, hands on the knees, to drop in deeper into a sense of stillness towards the core of the body. Hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Please give the class a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.